Hello and welcome to another video. In the last video, we managed to get this cube to glow in a really fancy flow kind of fade effect thingy, which is not what we aimed at. We wanted an outline, but I mean, this is what we got, and honestly, I think it looks amazing. The only thing I've done since the last video is rename the material. So I just press here, press rename, and renamed it from, I think it was overlay material to interactable glow material. So if you want to, you can do that right now. If not, I mean, it's up to you. Name it as you want. I also think I fixed my microphone finally, so you should be able to hear me now without having to go into your Windows settings and everywhere else and trying to get everything to 100%. So if the sound is better, tell me. If the sound is worse, tell me. If the sound hasn't changed, also please tell me. Right. So the next thing I want to do is have those cubes, or rather all interactable items I want to glow only when we look at them, right? Because this isn't supposed to be a waypoint. Like we can have things like that too. We can have waypoints that glow. Like let's say there's a statue here that you have to go to, so it's gonna glow from far away. But I want some of the things, like imagine you're picking berries, right? Or mushrooms, or I don't know, there's a sword on the ground that you can interact with. I want it to only glow when you're looking at it. Or maybe if you're within a radius, right? If it's like a meter around you, it's gonna glow. Different games do different things. I honestly really like the way when you look specifically, like exactly at something, it glows. So it's like random things that glow around you when you run. It makes the game a bit harder to play because I mean you have to actually move your camera around to see if something is interactable or not. But I don't know. I like that aspect of the game, or most games. So let's try to do that. And to do that, I have found I believe, rather fancy tutorial. I did a bit of searching around YouTube, like to go and just search for interaction systems. And this is the best tutorial I found. I didn't want to bore you with 30 minutes of searching and testing or looking through different tutorials. I think this is the best one, or the simplest one. So we're gonna go through this and see if it works. Hope for the best. Shout out to Nick Shadow, like amazing tutorial, I believe. I've seen a bit of it. It looked like it did everything we wanted. He does it with platforms instead, so he has like those interactable platforms which glow, and he actually managed to get the outer glow. That's, I don't know, flex. And he can hold the button down and get them to go up and down. Amazing, really cool. I love it. We're gonna maybe implement that later. Like you said, this is the result after all 7 parts. So it's a multi-part tutorial. We're going to try to skip a bit through this. Let's see what he starts with. Okay, he starts with an interaction folder. We can absolutely do that. We go here, content, new folder, interaction. I guess it's a good thing to start separating all of the logic from other parts of the system. And he makes a new folder. And he makes an interaction area. Let's just look through this for a moment. Okay, see, and this is where our problems might start because he's making a separate box, separate interaction area, and separate hitbox from the main items. We don't want to do that, right? We want to be able to put it on anything. So if we have a box, we want to be able to just say that this is interactable and have it work instantly, no matter what the hitbox is. We don't want to have to draw around the cube. We don't want to have to do anything. We just say this is interactable, work. I like simplicity. I'm a programmer. I like to make things reusable. I don't want to do things in our way. I don't know. Maybe he gets to it later, but I wouldn't see a point in drawing the box for now. Okay, let's just look through this. Uh, okay, so he makes an event that toggles the focus on the item. I guess that makes sense. You can toggle it when you're looking at it, toggle it on when you start looking at it, toggle it off when you stop looking at it. So you don't have to spam events. You just fire the event on look entry and off on look leave or something like that. Let's see what happens further. Creates an actor component. I don't know if we looked at actor components earlier. Wait, oh, that's not the right thing. Actor component UE5. Close this tab. Okay, so this basically says that actor components are basically like, hmm. So they're like separate aspects of actors that you can implement separately and just like drag in. Components, abstract behavior such as movement, inventory, attribute manager, and other non-physical concepts. How transform. So okay, so it doesn't have any physical location, so we just bind it to something, right? Okay, that's perfect because that's exactly what we want, right? We want to have something interactable. Okay, AC interaction trace. Let's start with that. Interaction. No, actually, let's follow it through. What do we have there? Interaction area. Interaction area. Inside here, he or she. I don't know. Don't judge. I don't have the sound on. BP interaction area, and that was a blueprint class actor. Okay. Whereas actor BP interaction area. Go inside. Add a box collision. Scroll down to collisions. Set the custom. And ignore everything else than visibility. Okay. We should have collision somewhere here. Collision presets, custom, ignore, and visibility on block, right? Compile. Save. And then we go to the event graph and we delete all of the tree and we have a, what did we do? Custom event. Toggle focus and then we set focus. Wait, where did you get focus from? Okay. Yeah, I shouldn't be skipping so far ahead. So event graph, delete this. Add a new variable focused as Boolean and then custom event. Set focused. Is that right? Toggle focus. Okay. Well, of course, my headset died again. It's going to be a recurring event here. Well, he used toggle focus, right? Whoop, wrong tab. Nope. Here. Okay, toggle focused. Yeah, okay. No, we're gonna be nice. We're gonna follow that. Can we even rename this? Toggle focus. And then we have to set this. And can we just, yeah, nice, neat. And that's it. So this just sets the focus, and that makes sense. It's just one tiny method that sets it. And then we make an actor component AC interaction trace. Should probably compile this and save. And that was an action component. AC interaction trace. Nice. And then probably enter that, I assume. And we turn that off. Okay, because okay. Let's try to figure this out without sound. Like try to understand what we're actually doing. If someone tells us we're not gonna know. We're not gonna be truly understanding what's happening. Okay, and it sets ticks interval to 0.03. Okay, so this is gonna be happening like 30 times a second. Okay, so this is probably a trace. So this is where we're gonna be checking whether we are looking at the item or not. And we are gonna be checking that 30 times a second. That sounds about right. Sounds about fair. And we don't want to start looking at things instantly for some reason. Maybe like when you start a game, you don't want this to be running even though you don't have your character up and things like that. Like menus and something. I don't know. But it makes sense. Like we don't want to be spamming something 30 times a second if it's not necessary. Okay, so we just save that and then we go to the third person. Okay, yeah, and we inherit that. So we go here, characters, UE4. Is that right? Just got a completely, third person. Okay, third person blueprints, third person blueprint. And add a AC interaction trace. Boom. And then we go to our event graph. And on begin play, which is when the game starts, we are gonna make a new function apparently. Okay. Game start. Wait. Start. What was the name of the event? Nope. Begin play. Okay. Begin play. Got that here. And then we make a new function that is setup interaction trace. Setup interaction trace. And that had a branch. And it had a condition true. Okay, so this is like for multiplayer things. So we have this on our third person character, but if we have a multiplayer, we can have multiple third person characters. And we want to see if this is local, so we don't check interactions for other characters. Makes sense. Because otherwise, like if a different person fired up their character, they could trigger your interactions, maybe? trigger your interaction tracing. Okay, so we get the interaction trace, we set component tick enabled. Oh, and this is why we disabled that in the action trace, right? So we didn't want this to trigger by itself. So whenever the character gets into play, it actually starts triggering instead of instantly on the game launch. Okay, that's cool. AC interaction trace, get that. Set component tick enabled. And then we drag this, nope, this here, and the target there, and enable is true. That looks kind of solid. Okay, so whenever the game begins on the third person character, it turns on the tracing. And tracing is the like you send trace line or sphere or something and try to interact with something on the collision boxes, as far as I know. So sounds exactly like the thing we need. Okay, and then we go to the BP third person, and in the event graph, we set up the interaction trace. Yeah, makes sense. So character gets into a game, we start tracing for interactions. And watching those videos without audio is a completely different experience. You have to actually think for yourself, why the hell are things being done? I assume there is an audio.
Yeah, that's cool.
There is definitely an audio. Okay, and in the interaction trace, we're going to save this, compile this. In the interaction trace, he made a new function called trace. It was a he as well. Nice. You got it right. And on event tick, we are going to start tracing. Oh yeah, and we control the event tick with the settings we set earlier, right? Somewhere. The 30 times per second, or is every 0.03 seconds. Okay, and trace, right? There we go. Save, compile this, go to trace function. And we're going to go do a line trace by channel. Oh, that's a lot of options. Okay, but this is going to send a line like from somewhere to somewhere, and it's just going to see what we hit and if we hit something. Okay, so this way we can check if we're actually hitting a cube or something, I guess. Why is it trying that so far? Get player camera manager. Okay, but why are we using the player index 0 here? Wouldn't that destroy it for the multiplayer aspect? Like, should we get the active player index or something like that? Or is it always 0 for the active player if you're, I don't know. Okay, get player. Nice, move this as far as he did. Get actor location. Okay, so we have the location and we are gonna start the line from, yeah, so we're starting from the camera. That makes sense. And then we get the actor rotation and get forward vector. Okay. Do we need that though? Like, isn't the forward vector always gonna be with the rotation? We can test it later. Because I mean, forward vector should be based on the rotation, right? No? Okay, and we're gonna multiply this to make it longer to get to the end. How did he do that? Right click, convert pin flow. That's so cool. Okay. Pin conversion, load single precision. That's so nice. Okay. And here we can promote this to, so cool. Promote to a variable. And this is going to be the extra length that we are multiplying this vector by, right? Yep. Okay, not extra length, just length. Wait, we're going to make this an interaction min length. Oh, this is an interaction trace. We're going to move from. Okay, that's great. Let's make it. Oh, God, we skipped a lot. Okay, but he just drags that in there. He sets a default value to 400. We need to compile it. Boom, compile, save. Nice. Okay, and now we're adding this to this. I'm all for it. Okay, that makes sense because we have the starting position here, and then this is the starting position plus the extra length of the vector. So we're just going to go further that way. So this is basically the same thing as we did with the on the viewport thing, right? Or wait, event graph interaction. Did I remove my interaction code? Crap, maybe I did. That's not good. How did I do that? Oh well, problem for later. And we just write this in here. Interaction trace. Yeah, just like we did. Save, compile. And then we grab a branch. We grab the condition from here. And okay, so this is going to be a thing we get. So this is going to be our actor, right? Wait, do we have everything here? Visibility, trace complex, none. Ignore self, so it ignores the character, I guess, or the camera. No, it has to be the character, right? We're in the character. We're gonna break the hit result here. Crap, that's a lot of things again. And we're gonna want, yeah, probably the actor, right? Or component, maybe. No, actor. Okay. Another branch. Okay, and this is where we set the focused actor. Okay, wait, promote to variable, focused. And we should probably get this. Okay, here, right? And that's on true, true condition. Starting to realize like you would take so much faster to just watch the video and do it so yourself. And probably the explanations are much better. But so do that if you are low on time. It's probably going to be much more explaining and much less annoying to listen to me talk. I just want to show all of the struggles you go through as I follow the tutorials. So if you struggle with anything on the tutorials, I'm probably going to struggle with it too. And if I don't struggle with it, you can see why I didn't struggle with it. But like I said, if you're low on time and if you want to hear all the explanations, which you probably should hear, just watch the video. I might actually rewatch this with sound later. Might not be a bad idea. Nah, screw it. We're fine. He has a condition on here. He has the set here. He has some fancy styling that we didn't add, which there we go. We're super smooth. This looks good. Can we like increase the speed here? 1.25. Okay, and then we check not equals. That's weird. Okay. So we have to drag these like further out. I don't know if that much further, but a bit further. Somehow move this guy. Make a new guy here. Move this. Not equal. And he used that bottom one, right? And then he got the focused actor. And then he dragged this here. And we lost our connection here, but that's fine. Reconnect that. And looks good, right? So wait, let's just look through this. So we have the trace function, which is going to run 30 times a second, and every 30 second, 0.03 seconds is going to do a trace from our camera, get the forward vector wherever we're looking. It's going to check if we hit something. If we hit something, it's going to get the result and get the actor. And we're going to check if it is the same as, if it's a different from the focus actor. So this is when we're changing focus. So when we're looking at something different, we're going to set that to focus actor. And if we're looking at the same thing, I mean, there's no point of updating the actor, right? I would assume. Okay, we're going to make a new trace interaction area function. That's still here. Okay. Trace interaction area. He has a new input called trace, which was a boolean. And then from here, we do that. Okay, and here it's if we don't hit anything. So if our hit result is false, we don't want to trace anything. So we're probably setting that to false. So here it should be true, right? Did he set it true? No, he didn't. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna compare Oh, okay. Okay, so if we hit something and it's not the same as our focus actor, then we're gonna check if, what was it, get class? We're gonna get the class of it and compare that with the interactable thing. So we're gonna see if this implements the interactable area, and if it implements the interactable area, we're gonna set it to true, I think. Or we're gonna use another branch and then just, no, we actually just set it to true, yeah. Okay, and we have the false here and this trace interaction area. This just goes to false, right? Okay, so if we hit something and it implements interactable class and it's different than the current one, we set that to the current one. Okay, and we're gonna change this to for duration. So, oh, this is gonna draw the lines, right? Just like we did with the normal interaction. Okay, is this actually gonna work? Holy crap! Okay, that's so cool. That's so amazing. But we're drawing it from the camera to our character. We don't want that, right? Because it's not far enough. Wait, does he do anything with that? Oh, because he's in first person, so for him it's completely different. So for him, his camera is on his head, so it works much better. I want to later add like a way to switch between cameras. So you can scroll in and out and switch between first person and third person. But that's for much later than now. But maybe we can try to cheat this a bit. Where do we have the length here? If we, instead of getting the camera manager, if we get the distance from the camera to the player, okay, get player. Okay, so we get the player and get the actor location there. So we start from the player, and then we get the camera vector from the, or the vector from the camera to the player. So wait. Paint. God, that was light. Okay, so we have the camera here, right? And we have the player here. And we have the object that we want to see here. So currently we're just doing something like this, but because of the distance being too short, we're just doing this. And instead of doing that, we want to do this. That's going to be really weird with the camera, right? This is not going to be in a straight line. So maybe we can just do this. I don't know, we can test that. Okay, so we're getting the player character, we're getting the actor location. That's the start. Wait, isn't this just going to work like magically? I don't know if that, I mean, it definitely works. We're no longer sending it from the camera, it's sending it from the character, just not the exact area I would want to be sending those traces from. But maybe that's like natural in a third person view. We can also change this from a line trace to like a thing that checks around us. Like it would basically do this and check for everything in the area, and it would just trigger everything in the area that's focused. But that wouldn't work if we have multiple elements, right? That would be why is this cube moving? I mean, okay, we have vehicles in our game now. It's like a skateboard or something. Oh, I can actually change it there. That's I don't think this is intended. Wait, what if I just walk in the I'm not gonna complain. Okay, but we have this working. That's cool. Maybe we should change it to work from the head. I don't know how to get the top position. We can try with this for now. Maybe if it's weird, we can change it. That's really cool. Okay, and that was the end. Oh, my beautiful pint. Okay, we can go to part 2 now. Yes, I was skipping through this a bit earlier to see if this actually continues the way I want. Uh, just so you know, I didn't watch this with audio. I didn't watch through this properly. I didn't follow it because, I mean, there's no point of doing this twice. But he actually gets the things we want to do, right? He gets things that he looks at and they actually light up. I mean, that's so freaking cool. Look, he has the traces. You show that here? Yeah. See here? Like triggers the whether it's false, true or false whenever he looks at them, which is exactly what we want. We don't want to be spamming things all the time. We want to only have the event like once when we enter or leave the view. And I think he continues exactly where we left at. So he has the interaction area, he has the trace interaction method. Oh, this is ours. Okay, I'm mixing the YouTube with this. Trace interaction area. This is where we end off. It makes a branch, makes another branch, and adds some variables. So we have length, we have focused actor, we have is trace interaction area. And focused interaction area, and then 2 branches, and then another branch is trace interaction area. I find it amazing how easy it is to get things working with Unreal. Like just watch a 13-minute video and a 15-minute video and you have events. Like imagine having to do all of that by yourself without an engine. Wait. Okay, you actually have to follow the video, otherwise you're screwed. BP interaction area. Okay, and you get just that. Okay. BP intera. That's NP. BP interaction area. Looks a bit different here. I hope that's okay. He just clicked on it, so it should be fine. Okay, and we get the thing that we're looking at. We cast to interaction area. Thread from false. Okay, why? Okay, so we have a trace interaction area. This triggers where? It's a way to find all of references. Okay, so we're saying trace an area. And then we're saying, okay, if this is true and we are not tracing an area, then take that actor and start tracing it probably, if it implements interaction area. Well, another death of my microphone. Is sets the focus interaction area. Okay, so okay, this. Set focus interaction area, that looks good. And then we toggle the focus. And we toggle that to true, and we set target here. So if it successfully casts an interaction area, so if the thing we are trying to interact with is an interaction area, we set it as the focused one, and then we toggle the focus on that, because this is, yeah, we send the focus interaction area, and we say you are focused. So this means that every item takes track of its being focused or not itself. It doesn't make sense. You need to save somewhere on the item that's being focused, because you need to have some reference. Like if you look away from an item, right? Because if we just looked at something and then we looked away, then we no longer have a connection to that item, so it would just keep glowing. But instead we have the focused actor, which we have saved up as a variable here. And then when we change that, we can just say that the previous one, just turn yourself off, and then the new one gets turned on. That's cool. And I have no idea where we're setting this, but it's definitely a good reason. We're probably going to find out soon. Okay, so we're separating between the things that are interactable and are not interactable. Oh, there was a comment here. We can actually get some words. Unfocused. That's what we get. That's the subtitles for the entire video for us. Where was this? Branch, interaction area, true, toggle focus. Is that the right place? Trace interaction area. Nope. Okay, maybe we need the focus interaction area. Okay, so it doesn't detect it that way unless we actually drag it out. Okay, we have toggle focus, we have focus interaction area, and then we still drag it to here. I am mad confused. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Looks kind of nice. Okay, so if we are tracing an interaction area, oh, see, and here we do it. Here we disable, like we get the interaction area that we are focusing on, and we tell it, yeah, screw you, you're no longer being looked at because we changed the thing we're looking at. And then we start looking at the new one, and then we set tracking interaction area on that here to true. So we turn it off on the previous one and set it on for a new one. And here we are going to stop tracing everything because trace is false. Branch. Okay, and can we copy? Control C, Control V, amazing. And okay, let's guess. If we don't want to trace stuff and we are tracing something, we are going to turn it off, right? So we're going to set tracing interaction area to false or focus actor to false. Yeah, so this says to false. We set this to false. And then we set the focus interaction area. And then we set the focus on that to false as well. So the area knows it's not focused. Here we are keeping track that we are not focusing anything. Nice. Perfect. And then we are gonna set the focus actor and the focus interaction area. Oh, and we just leave them blank because we want to clear them, right? Focus actor and focus interaction area. So we clear them because we are no longer looking at anything. We don't want to be tracing anything. And we are currently tracing something. So we want to clear whatever we had. And if we don't want to look at anything and we are not doing anything, we don't need to do anything, right? We are not tracking an area. We don't want to track an area. So we basically just don't need to do anything. Is that it? No, that's not it. We're 5 minutes in. Crap, wait. Can't even stretch. Blueprint class, actor, BP test, interaction actor. Okay. Let's compile this, save this. Content interaction, BP test, interaction actor. We're gonna make a cube. We're gonna add a child actor. And I'm gonna set the child actor class to interaction. Okay, that makes sense. So we are inheriting so it actually implements the class. Okay, so cube, child, never mind, child actor, and then child actor class is PP interaction area. And compile this. Okay, and then we need to make this bigger, right? Because this is this is what I was talking about in the beginning of the video. This is going to be a pain in the ass. Is this the right one? Nope. This is dragging, so it has to be this one. By the way, I'm placing W, E, and R. I was just spamming random buttons and this came up earlier. So those are like the editing things. The W is the drag and drop, like movement. You can use it like on different axes. If you, I think somewhere like this, yeah, you have the squares. I know you somehow can get all three of them to, yeah, if you have on the, you hover the sizing and you hold in the middle, you can actually get this, get the entire sector bigger. Okay, perfect, nice. This is size of the cube, a bit bigger, I think it's fine. We're gonna, oh, wait, how did he make that so smooth? I can hold shift, nope, control, nope, alt, nope. I don't know, right click? I have no idea. It looked so smooth though. Like his snapping was so much smaller. Is that because of this? No, he has the same scaling options as we do. Maybe it's because of this. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, perfect. It's a tiny bit bigger, but I don't know, that's probably fine for now. More test stuff. Did we miss something? It's probably a lot of important information coming in here right now. Yeah, but we're gonna want to change all of those hitboxes, right? Later anyways. So we don't worry about those things for now. And then we go back to our BP interaction. Let's compile this, save this, go here, interaction area, and go here. And here we're gonna, oh, and this is where he printed the true and false, right? Will that just work? Oh wait, we need the thing, right? Like that. Okay. That's so cool. Okay, so we only print. Okay, so if we look at something else, nothing. And since this implements the BP interactable, it's gonna print true in the left corner and then false when we disappear. So then we can, the same way we set the overlay material here, we can do that to set the glow on this thing. Can we do that? With BP interaction area. Um, uh, pa, 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 pa. Unreal Engine 5 set overlay material from child actor, child component, child. Wait, can't we just get parent or something? Uh, that's not how this works. That's wait. How did that overlay? What was it called here? Interactable cube. Okay, and we are setting that on the cube, and that's the overlay material. Static mesh component. Okay. Unreal Engine set overlay material on. Okay, wait. Unreal 5 actor get static mesh component. Get components by class. Okay, can we do that? Wait, where are we now? Tractable cube, that's not what we want to be. Get actor. Get parent actor. Actor cast. We can't. Jesus. Wait, can we split? Nope. Hmm. Okay, didn't like this. Get actor of class? Nope. Wait, but this is an actor, right? BP interaction area is an actor. So it has to be get parent, right? Get parent. Get parent actor. There we go. Perfect. And we are gonna get component by class. Didn't that say that? Get component by class. Okay. Get component by, we need only one, right? And then we need static mesh component. Okay. Oh, and this it's like static. So I don't know if it's static, but we don't need to call it, so that's nice. And then set overlay material. Oh, bruh. Interactable glow material. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. Actually glows. And now if we have a branch here, and okay, screw the true false. We don't need it for now. Or maybe maybe we should skip it just to like for debugging. Okay, and then have a branch here after that. And then we drag this in. If it's true, we set it to this. If false, set overlay material. Let's copy this. Set overlay material to, can we set none? No. Empty. Hmm. What if we just, wait, can we just reset the default value? Okay. Just like that. Never mind. Oh, we need a target, right? Oh. So it glows when you look at it, and it stops as soon. Okay, it's not really smooth, like it instantly stops. I don't know if that's something we can work on. I don't think I want to touch something like that now. I have no idea how we even go about that. We could, I don't know, maybe there's like some smoothing to make it like reduce opacity over time, right? But then we would have to have a system like as if we start looking at it quickly, it's gonna terminate that other process of opacity. No, you know what? This is fine for now. We don't really care about it being so detailed, right? And if we just start getting closer, nice. What one thing I want to do, because if we have a lot of small items, it's gonna be a pain in the ass because you have like a really tiny line that's hitting it, right? So if it's like, imagine it's like a 5 pixel item. I mean, I assume we won't have a lot of those, but like a pebble or something on the ground, even with first person camera, it's going to be a pain in the ass to look at exactly at it because you're going to have like a tiny area. Uh, we had a, I have no idea where that was. It's not here, not here, not here. Interaction area. The thing when we did the trace, this trace, nope, this is the trace. Okay, so if we, instead of doing line trace by channel, use like a cone or something, we like, instead of doing this, we do something like, Jesus Christ, this just keeps looking worse and worse. But you get my point. So we can have like, instead of just looking at this one pixel, we can be looking at this entire area. That would be really cool. Trace by channel. Okay, so this seems like something that just keeps sending out lines further. Multisphere. I don't know, the sphere sounds, maybe capsule. I don't know what the difference is in this scenario. Can we just drag this here, drag this here, drag this here, drag this here, and drag this here, and set radius to 50. And we need the duration drawing, visibility channel, nice. So it should completely ignore this one for now. Oh god, that's huge. Okay. That wasn't the point. 15? And does it even go further? Yeah, it does. It's just really freaking weird. But I guess that's kind of what we want, right? Or do we want to wait, trace by channel? Let's try this. Okay, remove this one. Oh crap. This is where the fun with blueprints is going to start, right? Here, 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 and here, like this. And we need 15 here. Draw for the duration. I have no idea what half height is. No, okay, okay, look at that. Okay, so it's just sense of the line, and if it hits something, it becomes a sphere. So yeah, so we're not looking exactly at it, but it's still hitting, right? Yeah, that's perfect. Nice. Great. Let's go back here and see what happened further. Okay, so he just prints it, talks about it properly. Talks about the child actor. Then he made an interface. He's gonna add an PI interaction interface. Oh shit, they're actually doing. Are they actually gonna do the exact same thing I did? No, okay, it's interface toggle focus. I don't think I like this so much though. Okay, so it enters through on look here, changes the false there. Okay, but the tutorial overall is really, really good. But there's a few things I don't like. And I don't know, maybe this is gonna come back and bite me later. But I don't like how we have to like make those hitboxes ourselves. I don't know. I don't like that. Can we just remove the interaction area and make like an interface that we can just give to the things, or make the actor component? So we have an action component interaction trace. What if we just add a actor component AC in not AV, AC interactable, And then in here, what does interaction area have? Focus. Okay, so we're gonna add focus here. Nice. And what else did it have? It had like a event graph, all of this stuff. We'll just, yeah, this is the stuff we did, right? Okay, and what if there are things that can be interacted with, but we don't want to light them up? Should highlight. Okay, and then we're gonna copy this. Gonna have the custom event toggle. I think it like automatically moved that from there. Remove these things. Get parent actor. Okay, and here we can do a branch. Mm. Mm. Thinking of what effects this could have, because what if you have items in game that you want to highlight for some time, and then you don't want to highlight them anymore? Like you have a chest that you can open, and then you open the chest, and you don't want to highlight it anymore. So you set the should highlight. I misspelled that. Highlight to false, but it's still highlighted. Okay, so we do a branch here. Branch. And this is gonna be should highlight. It's getting really, really messy. But if we do this, 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 and maybe try to add one of those small thingies here, and then move this here, looks kind of smooth. And then we move this here, this here. Damn. Okay, move this bit here, this a bit here. That's perfect. Okay, so now it should only make it. Okay, this is not an actor, right? This is an actor component. Engine 5, get actor from actor component. Get act. I don't see anything about that. Get actor from actor component blueprint. Okay, what if we just don't mention component? As access actor component from blueprint. Okay, this might actually be it. Right after the get owner node. Okay. So instead of get parent actors, we do get owner. And then my headset is going to die again. I really need to figure out how to stop that from happening. Get owner, target is actor component. Okay. Let me just try this in here. Right? Yeah. Does that work? Compilation successful. True. False. True. False. True. False. Okay, but we are still using the interactable cube, right? So we didn't really change anything. So the fact that that works is not really surprising. Okay, but we are gonna remove this cube then. And we are gonna go to this. We're gonna remove the cube here. We're gonna clear this. And inside of this cube, which we have in the content, we are gonna add a component, AC interactable. Okay, nice. So we add the component, we compile, and nothing happens because we are not checking on the actor component. We are still checking on the interface. So if we just go through everything and check where we were using the interaction area, set component enabled is setup interaction trace, AC interaction trace. Okay, we cannot enter that. We don't need this one anymore. This in the interaction area, we already have that copied, so we can completely remove that. I don't want to delete that before we've moved everything over though. Okay, focus interaction area. Okay, so we're going to change this from AC interactable. Crap. It's probably going to break a lot of things, right? And we're going to rename this to focus interactable. And we're going to change this to is tracing interactable. And here we have AC interactable. No, that's class. That's not going to work. Or is an AC interactable the same as a class? We need to rename this one. Trace interactable. Is trace interactable and then focused interactable, get focus interactable, toggle focus, can delete this, can add, okay, we can't. So we actually have to do this. There's probably an easier way of doing this, but I don't know it. No excuses. As PP interaction area, we don't want that as an interaction area. We want it as AC interactable. And drag the object in here, and we want this set in set focused interactable. Put this here, and then toggle focus here to true. Add this. Okay, this looks exactly the same. This looks the same. And this looks the same. Okay. Oh, wait, we screwed something up. Oh no, they were both going to this one, right? Earlier, I think. Yeah, they were both going to this. No? Went through toggle focus and then it went to cast BP interaction. Okay, nice. Okay, happy days. This is so disorganized right now. Here, here. And here is tracing interactable. Set that. We can set toggle focus to focus interactable. I'm kind of just living in my own world right now, just trying to get this to work. Oh shit, I could have just that would be so much easier. Okay, set focus actor to 0 or null. Set focus interactable to null. Does this work? No. AC interactable does not inherit from actor. Okay, no, that's fine. Didn't we do that already? Wait, didn't we just do it? Get owner? Won't this just... No, we won't. Focus actor, get owner. Okay, so how do we cast something? Okay, we need to get get actor component from actor. And we were already here. Blueprints. Did I go through all of those links in the previous tutorial or something and we didn't even realize? No, we just look at this, right? Didn't we? But we're supposed to cast it to this. My brain is completely frozen right now. Let me think. Can we just get the component from this? Get component by class. AC interactable. Oh, that's get components. Okay. Get component by class. And interactable, AC interactable. Will this work? And then we need to check if this is valid because we no longer have like a cast check. Okay. Unreal Engine 5 check if value is not null. Okay, is valid was actually a really nice name for this. So we can remove this. Is valid. Wait, is valid. Is valid. No, we already had is valid. Is valid. We do this. What the hell did I just do? Okay, so here it is interactable. So we know it's AC interactable. And we get the AC interactable here instead if it doesn't work. And just bear with me for a second. Can't this just go, wait, is valid? Okay, if we just go is valid here, then we check here and here as well, and this is the input, and if it is valid, we go here. Isn't that fine? And then we can just remove this weird thing here somehow. Break this link. We can just delete this and delete this. Oh, that looked so much nicer with those dots though. Okay, and compiles. And still doesn't work. Why? We are checking if it has. We can just print something here. Print string hello, if it's true. It does not print string hello. And we do not trace this because it's probably something here, right? Is interactable? No. Trace? Is that because we don't hit here? Wait, print TT. Let's see. Okay. So we get here and we are not comparing the class properly, right? Also, we are probably getting in here, but we are just not getting in the true. We are always getting the false, right? Print false, boom, boom. Yeah, okay, makes sense. And that's because we are comparing on the class, and we should not be comparing on the class because that's not, there's no class for that. Wait, what was that? BP action trace, trace, and we are comparing this, but instead we're supposed to be get component by class, AC interactable, and then is valid. And then we throw this in here and do this and this and this and this and probably move this one back a bit, or maybe not. Whoops. Okay, maybe like that. Nothing, 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 hello. Nothing, nothing, hello. Okay, perfect. Access none trying to breed properly, focus interactable. Okay, so this is not the right way of checking it. Has components. Yeah, because we don't want those errors, right? Hit actor. Unreal Engine check if actor has component. Okay, so they just actually use the get components by class. That makes perfect sense. Get components by class. I see interactable. And if it doesn't have any, less than or equal to, okay, if we get the length of this and this is less than or equal to 0, then it's false. This is going to be really weird. Return value first. Can we get first? How do we get the first item from a list? Unreal Engine first item from array. Oh, okay, get. That was pretty straightforward. Get. This seems about right. Okay, we don't even need to get it. We just need to check if it's valid, right? So something like this. And now it shouldn't give us the error anymore. Well, this says hello for some reason. It only says hello on leave now. Oh, okay, wait. We need to check if it's bigger than 0, not 0 equals to, right? Interaction area. No, we're not doing anything in the interaction area. We're going back to the interaction trace, and we're checking is bigger than, greater than 0. There we go. If you want to trace it, if we actually find the component. Okay, hello, guys. Where did this happen? Okay, focus interactable was null. That's not good. Oh wait, we didn't drag that over here. True, hello, false, true, hello, false, true, hello, false. And no errors. And we can cut it. Okay, can we just delete this without... Is there a way to remove comments without... I don't know. It's probably a way. Where does this go? To the branch here. Okay, boom, boom, file. This still doesn't light it up though. Can we like safely remove the BP interaction area now? Force delete, interaction area delete. Will this work? Okay, everything works. And now we have the interaction cube. This is the event we made earlier. Toggle focus. Wait, let's do a print here. We already have a print. And if it's true, we set the interactable glow material to true. Oh, and we don't have the should highlight. Right, that was the whole point of it. So we have the interactable cube here, which is our cube, and we have this thing, and we should have the, yeah, should highlight. So we can set that on a specific item. And nice, there we go. Oh, that's so good. So whenever we look at it, it's going to start glowing. We can disable all of the lines now, the trace lines, which is going to be here somewhere. None. Visibility, boom, boom. Yeah, we want this to be based on our camera, right? Not the head of the character. I think later we'll make it so it actually like, if you're in third person, it actually lights up the items around you, or at least one, maybe all of them. Maybe it won't be so hard to get all of them working. Yeah, because we have now this focused actor. Okay, so, but we can have like a list of focused actors, right? That shouldn't be a problem. So you can light all of the items in like a circle area around you up. And if you're in the first person, it only lights up the one in front of you, or then the one you're looking at. So you have like a completely different experience based on how you want to play. So if you want to play third person and make it like easy for yourself just to see everything, you can play there. If you want first person, it's gonna only show you the items you look at. But we're gonna have like a circle or the cone or sphere, I guess, or whatever capsule. Yeah, that's right, capsule. And that's gonna be so it's gonna be big enough for it not to be hard to actually detect what you're looking at. That's nice. I'm super happy with this. Let's just, I don't know, drag this. Can I select this? Yep. Drag this like out here somewhere, maybe. Drag this here. Oh, that's super nice. It actually looks pretty clean as well. The code isn't like super messy. Maybe move this a bit. I shouldn't probably bother you with these things. Probably gonna become a mess sooner or later anyways. Okay, but I think that's it for now. Wait, we should probably remove the true and false as well, right? 'Cause we still have that on. True, false. Okay. And wait, does our interaction still work, or did I remove that? I managed to remove that somehow. Where was that? It was the same as here, right? Enhance input action. Interact. No? Maybe I didn't save it last time. Input action interact, okay. here. And we had something like started. How did I manage to not save that? It's really impressive. I need to make sure I actually save things now. Started was... Crap, do I have to open my own tutorial to find that? No, we are gonna do it. It's gonna stop us. There we go. Mm, okay, this was definitely not as easy as I remembered it to be. Okay, but you know what? Just assume I have this thing working exactly the way I did, and make sure you save your things so you don't have to repeat it. I'm just gonna go through the tutorial again and add those things back. So yeah, thanks. See you really, really soon, I hope. And next time we can try to actually start looking for an inventory system, because I mean we are getting closer, right? We have the interactions. We're supposed to remove the true and false. Here, boom, 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 boom. Now that should be gone. Make sure you save all of your files before exiting, so you don't make stupid mistakes with me. And we're gonna try to make an inventory system, so we can pick up things, we can drop them. I don't know how far we get. I mean, we spent like an hour already on this video, but I mean, this is the process apparently. This is how long it takes to learn things when you have zero idea of what you're doing. And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that it's much easier because apparently it's not. This is the way. This is the time it takes for me to learn. And I hope that you can do it faster. I hope that you can just jump into the tutorial, understand everything, and jump on. So thanks and take care.